Here's a look at your jobs today, featured on CBS 4 News Sunrise every morning. In McAllen, they're looking for an office clerk. The pay will be discussed with the employer. 1 year of experience and a high school diploma or GED is required. In Weslaco, an automotive body technician is needed. The pay depends on experience, which you need at least 2 years of. No education requirement was listed. And to talk more about job opportunities in the Valley is Nikki Miguel with Workforce Solutions. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Great to have you. And all of us know that interviews can be really tough. And there are some questions that most employers will ask you that can kind of make or break the interview.
Absolutely. And this is actually one question that we've never covered before. Reason being is that this question doesn't get asked all the time, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be prepared to answer it, because some employers will ask you this. But if you've ever been asked by an employer, have you or will you be interviewing with other companies? That's kind of, it's a tricky question, tricky answer.
Yeah, because you don't know which way you could go and which answer they're really looking for.
Exactly. Well, so you want to avoid telling the employer that this is the only company that you're applying for. It basically makes you look like you don't have something to fall back on. You're putting all your eggs in one basket. So you want to avoid doing that. And it'll also send up a red flag with the employer as to your marketability, because if other employers don't want you, why should I take you?
Right.
You know, so one way of answering that particular question is letting them know that you are exploring other options with other companies within the industry, but that this is your first choice. You're really interested in this particular company. That's the best way. So you're being honest, but you look smart as well, because you have a backup plan. So.
Yeah, and like you said, you're also mentioning that this is your number one choice, so they don't seem like, well, do they really want this job, or they're just wasting my time?
Absolutely. You're telling them, hey, I really do want to work here, but I have to have something to fall back on just in case you don't hire me.
Definitely. You want to seem like there are other people who want to hire you, not just the company that you're interviewing with. Definitely a great tip. And there are a couple of hiring events that are happening this week. And what's great about these hiring events is that sometimes these employers will conduct on-the-spot interviews, and it's a good way to practice.
Absolutely. So the interviews, the employers that are interviewing this week, we actually have Slim Chickens. They will be at the Edinburgh Workforce Solutions office today, tomorrow, and Thursday. They actually started their interviews yesterday, but they'll be there all day between 9 a.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. at the Edinburgh Workforce Solutions office. They are seeking cashiers and cooks, and these positions are to fill the brand new McAllen location that they're getting ready to open that really soon. If you guys are interested in applying, you can apply online prior to going to the interview. You can apply at www.slimchickens.com and then go and interview at the Edinburgh Workforce Solutions office. Like I said, they'll be there for the next 3 days, and you pretty much have all day, 9 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m.
And what time does the office open at Workforce Solutions?
At 8 a.m.
Okay, so you could come an hour before and let them view your resume really quickly to make sure that you're all good to go.
Absolutely. If you have to print anything out, you can do that ahead of time. Absolutely.
There you go. Perfect. And then there's one more hiring event this week as well.
Yes, we actually have American Surveillance. They will be at the Weslaco Workforce Solutions office on Wednesday, August 16th from 9 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. and they will be seeking security guards. You must have a high school diploma or GED or equivalent in order to apply, but if you are interested, please stop by the Weslaco office on Wednesday, August 16th.
That's tomorrow. Good luck to everyone who goes. And again, you can go an hour before and print out that resume.
Absolutely.
Multiple
copies. We hope to see you guys there. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nikki, for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.